Hey guys, how's it going?
Let us know if you can hear us. We got a fancy microphone. Whoop.
Yeah, we don't know if it works. We just plugged
Oh,
it in.
good. So, if you're in the
Who's
comments,
watching right now? It won't tell me, but all right.
I haven't even turned my phone on yet. See, there's 4 viewers in here already.
What's up, guys? We're back, motherfuckers.
We're back. Have you
We're
missed
back.
us?
We're here to smoke a bunch of weed and talk to you about movies once again.
I really hope you can hear us. Zach's gonna keep talking. I'm gonna go in the other room and make sure I can hear us.
Yeah,
Look how cool my house looks back here.
Yeah.
Also,
But,
can you guys hear what we're talking about?
I mean, I can do it right here. I got my phone. So,
Can you guys hear what we're talking about? I mean, I can do it right
yeah.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah, we're good. New equipment, new setups, you know.
We've went up a little bit.
Same shenanigans.
I didn't think the microphone was gonna work. That's the most. Holy shit! Well, before we get started, we're gonna sample some seasonal drinks, I guess.
Yeah, and we're gonna get really high.
I forgot to grab cups, so we're just gonna do it like it's Dairyman's iced tea.
Fuck it.
We're gonna swig up.
It's the beginning of spooky season, guys. So
that is, yeah. So I drove all the way to Myers. I never went to Myers, so I was out in Avon. But the first one we got is this apple pie, John.
hell
Yeah.
He went to Myers. I went to Home Depot. Got started off my little spooky town.
The apple pie one's fire. That shit's so good.
It's strong hint of cinnamon.
It was one of those weird ones where I was like, I looked at my wife. I was like, new ciders dropped. She's like, what do you mean new ciders dropped? I was like, it's always been regular apple cider. Now we got the fancy
You
ones.
gotta try the weird ones.
Blueberry pomegranate. This is the weirdest one, I think, out of all of them.
I mean, you and me always do love blueberry pomegranate, though. So
pomegranates are my favorite, but I think it's because I feel like I'm like a raptor when I eat pomegranates.
It's good.
I see this video. It's got 2 heart react, but there's 4 of you watching, so I feel like there should be like
10 at least.
Yeah, like, you're watching this. Oh, we lost 2 viewers by making that joke.
I don't give a shit.
Times are changing.
We're not here for you. We're here for us.
Yeah, we need hobbies.
We just like to get high and talk movies.
Oh yeah, this one's salted caramel. Yeah.
That one sounds kind of sketchy.
No, it's fire.
Okay.
Yep. So that was our segment on seasonal drinks. We're going to try to edit that into our own. Oh, we have 0 viewers. We're still here, though.
Yeah,
we're
live. Shit. We're hanging out for at least the next
out.
20 to 30 minutes.
I have to share this on Facebook, and then we're going to...
So, today I went to Home Depot. And, the animatronics at Home Depot, bro, they have a skeleton mobster.
Oh,
and he's got like a fucking glass of fucking whiskey and a cigar and like poker cards and like he's like wearing like a suit and shit. It was fire. The coolest animatronic at Home Depot right now is the Plague Doctor. Full fucking costume. He moves more than I've ever seen any animatronic move. He talks. He lights up. And he's only $250. So if they have any at the end of the season, you can expect to see one of those in my house because they're fucking sweet.
I don't know what's going on, but it says we're already at 42 plays somehow on the interwebs.
That means 42 people clicked on us and then said, fuck these guys.
So no, wait, we're back up to 5. All right, let's talk about movies. We should probably smoke some.
I'm smoking. You want to do that?
What is this?
That's the Packwoods live resin 2-gram pen I got.
Does this little thing come off?
Yeah.
I want to chew on it.
No. those ones are decent because like I don't know. I was gonna get the Breeze ones, but they're like fucking like $30 a gram. Ooh. And then these were 2-gram pens for them like.
Watch me try to take a blinker off of Zach's thing.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna go like the rest of this fucking.
You're gonna die, but it's whatever. We got some dabs out of the pumpkin, so we're gonna do some pumpkin dabs as well. Oh yeah, pumpkins are out, bro. When I was driving around, Mark's has pumpkins out now.
So someone gave us one like 3 weeks ago. So I've been like, I felt like I got like the pre-order before the rest of my friends.
Yeah, I'm about to go
Just
probably
staring at it.
tomorrow or something and grab a shit ton of pumpkins because now that they're here, I need me a fucking pumpkin, dog.
We should do an episode on like Halloween traditions.
I'm with it.
Obviously we have a bunch of traditions. I've had this little pumpkin dude for
like 2 years
now, and every spooky I
2
put
or
him
3 years.
I put him away at the end of October. And
hey Bree, how's it going?
Bree, check out Bree's stuff. She makes cool ass bracelets. We love you, Bree. You
I'm stuck.
Chew on it. I remember heating up an old titanium bagger for this lady back in the day, and I handed it to her, and she put her lips on the banger instead of the mouthpiece. My room just smelled like melted lip for way too fucking long, and it was very dramatic. Thank you to everyone who came out to Ohio TerrorCon.
Yes, thank you.
We did a live Q&A with the always wonderful, the always great Patty Moans.
I was very high during the Q&A. I literally faced like a whole fucking half gram of hash like 2 minutes before we went on stage. So
yeah, I was smoking weed under the table during the panel.
Yeah.
So if anyone was at the panel and kept wondering why you kept seeing me drop down from the table, and I'm assuming you knew what I was doing, but
yeah, we were getting really high. And
that was the only weed we smoked like basically the whole weekend besides at the end.
Yeah, we were too busy to get high most of the weekend.
We had a bunch of people that helped Zach's vision come to life. I've obviously been here since day one, but it was cool to see it all come together, man. It was me and Zach pulled basically 20-hour days.
Yeah, we worked really hard. We had a great turnout. We probably had about 750 people come out throughout the weekend.
There he is.
So our next show is Erie Culture Fest, which isn't exactly a horror show. That's our pop culture show, but we do have some horror guests. And probably in the next couple episodes, I will announce the other spooky guest that I have coming out in April. You guys are going to fucking love it. I just can't announce it yet because he didn't send the contract back yet. So.
And the fucking Mighty Ducks, man.
Yeah, the Mighty Ducks are coming. We're going to have Leslie Hoffman from Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream 2. We're going to have Olivia from The Last of Us. That's the guy that played the clicker zombie guy in like the first episode, I think it was. Just all kinds of cool guys. We got the original creator of Strawberry Shortcake. We got fucking...
The 90s Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah, Pippi Long... Well, that's the 80s one. I'm pretty sure that was like 88. But yeah, Pippi Longstocking's coming. We got the voice of Sweet Tooth from the Twisted Metal video games. Fucking
bunch of cool people.
And there's 2 guests that I still haven't announced yet, and they're both spooky related. So you guys are going to want to tune in the rest of this month because at one of these points, I'm going to fucking do a little sneak peek announcement on here because, yeah. Also, if you guys do want tickets because you're watching us, use promo code FAMILY. Should give you a little 20% off.
FAMILY. Family. Don't miss out, man. It was a bunch of, like, one of the coolest times we had at a convention, obviously, because we were basically throwing it. Zach was. But, like, it was a very community-driven experience, and I think if I went as just a guest, I would have loved it because everyone was talking to each other. I came home and I gained 200 Facebook friends.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
And now I talk to these people all the time. I've gotten good movie suggestions. I'm playing collaborations. And it really was an eye-changing experience because I didn't plan on, I started talking tapes. If you want to listen to me do more weird shit, talk, explain shit on the internet, but I don't smoke weed during the videos, come on to talking tapes over on YouTube. Zach will be making his beautiful debut there eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna do a kicking ass episode.
Oh, you're ready. 3 ninjas, baby. Yeah. So check out Talking Tapes on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. But also there you can find the panel for the Toxic Avenger, which will also be re-edited and uploaded to the official convention page and everything. But just like one of the most badass experiences ever.
Yeah.
All the guests were awesome. Bam Margera was really cool, really respectful. He still did whatever the fuck he wanted, but in a really nice way.
Yeah.
You know?
He did whatever the fuck he wanted, but never was I like, what the fuck, Bam?
I was never like, oh man, we shouldn't have booked a guy from Jackass.
Yeah.
Because there was initial concern when we first brought Bam on. They like, oh, this could go haywire. But honestly, if you do conventions for some reason you're watching this, book Bam.
Yeah.
Bam's cool.
He was really sweet. His whole team was great.
I can't talk higher about every guest we had. Everyone was blew us out of the water. It was one of those things where, usually it's don't meet your heroes, but everyone I met that weekend was beyond amazing. And
speaking of meeting your heroes, a little fun thing they're doing here out in Columbus next month. Author R.L. Stine is going to be coming to Columbus for a one-day event. He's going to be doing a book signing. He's going to be doing a Q&A. And me and Tiki got fucking tickets, dog, because we're not going to miss meeting R.L. Stine.
Only $10, too. When we saw it announced, I was like, this shit's going to cost us so much money, but we got to go. And he pulled it up. He's like, $10 and buying us tickets right now. How many do we need? So, R.L. Stine. We got to buy one of his books, which is still cool. I get a signature. I was pissed because I have a Haunted Mask that I already have signed by Tim Jacobus. So I was like, oh, R.L. Stine and Tim Jacobus on the same one would be awesome. What has Bree been saying down there? Hello, Bree. We're not ignoring you. We're both really blind.
She was upset that she missed out on seeing Bam. It's okay. Don't worry. If you guys didn't get to see Bam, I will work very hard to bring him back in one of the future shows.
Or maybe some of the other Jackass guys would be cool.
Yeah.
Danger Aaron, Dave England, who knows? There's a whole world of opportunity out there.
Exactly. And I'm ballsy, so I just be messaging people and hoping that they come out.
Yeah,
so.
You shouldn't even have to buy a whole plane ticket for to get them here. Can you not make that cancelable joke? You're not going to see that in the edited version. So if you're watching right now live on the things, we're going to leave it up for a little bit after, but then it's going to get yanked down and it's going to get edited and re-put up as a highlights video so I can make me and Zach look really smart.
Yeah.
Probably still won't work, but we're
still
good.
As hell, but smart.
We're going to try.
So let's start talking movies. Today we're talking Joe Dante classics. We get to meet Joe Dante this year.
We do get to meet Joe Dante.
We're going to drive out to Columbus for GalaxyCon. He's going to be out there, and we're going to bother him.
So I got a lot of stuff to get signed. Oh, this way. Gremlins is obviously one of my favorite movies. If you're in here earlier, you saw me violently shaking a gremlin in the background. But Small Soldiers is probably the most important movie of my childhood. It's still a movie I watch once a month. And it's the beginning of Creature Feature Month, so you get to see us twice a week sitting down and smoking weed. It's almost like being our neighbor in a fucked up way.
That's why my neighbors hate me, because I just smoke weed and cough all day.
Your neighbors hate you because I put a note out saying you caused the Titanic crash.
I mean, it's a possibility. Yeah. But yeah, let's get in on some movies. So you got the toys out, so I guess we'll start with Small Soldiers.
Dude, Small Soldiers.
First of all, we're gonna go on record by saying we fucking love this movie. Love this movie.
Dude, it deserves way more praise. It really does. I mean, Joe Dante's the king of small creatures and critters, and that's what Joe Dante does. But like the concept when I was a kid of my toys
coming to
life, and it's not Toy Story. Toy Story was cool. Like, oh, it's magical. It's whimsical. I want violence. I want my army men to come to life, and I wanted a war in my mom's house.
Can we also just bring up that this is a DreamWorks movie?
It is a DreamWorks movie.
DreamWorks made this film.
I need a WD-40 my chairs. I apologize for hearing that.
But yeah, man, DreamWorks made Small Soldiers. Honestly, that was probably the best bet out of all the movie companies to do it.
It really was. There was so I remember. Let's get into talking about the movie before I go on like 40 Reddit side rants. So it starts in a small town.
So it actually takes place in Ohio, and based on watching the movie, so the main kid's name is Alan, and at one point, basically his dad owns a toy store, and there's these new toys coming out, and it's the Commando Elites and the Gorgonites, and basically the toy guys, originally the Gorgonites were just supposed to be these like super chill, friendly guys. But then they wanted to make the Commando Elites, so you got to have a villain. So they paired them together and made them the monsters.
Well, let's talk about that. One of the scientists that is like putting the chips and stuff is played by David Cross,
Yes.
which is if you're into comedy, I fucking love David Cross. I think David Cross is so funny. He's also the Tobias from Arrested Development, the Never Nude. So it's just a funny. I mean, I had to look up the cast just real fast, and honestly, the cast
Erwin's
is
funny
just.
as hell. But yeah, man, it's got fucking Kristen Dunst in it. You got Mary Jane in that shit. You got So I was rewatching it last night, and I realized that so the guy that plays Kristen Dunst's dad
Yes.
is the dad that's trying to fuck Arnold's wife in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his fucking name?
That didn't like relate to me or like correlate to me until last night, and I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this fucking cocksucker!"
Oh, it's Phil Hartman.
Yeah,
His wife stabbed him to death.
Oh,
Rest in peace, Phil Hartman. I forgot. Yeah, that's if you never looked up the Phil Hartman story, it's kind of fucking nuts.
no, I didn't.
But we also have the guy who delivers the toys, Dick Miller.
Yeah.
So Dick Miller is in pretty much every Joe Dante movie, and he's a staple of Roger Corman films. So you would know.
He's a Terminator.
You would also know him from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
So that it's always awesome to see Dick Miller in anything. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan. And fucking Gremlins.
Yeah.
He's the neighbor in Gremlins. And he comes to New York and he meets up and he's like, the fucking Gremlins are back. And I'm like,
Yeah. He's also in this movie they played a little tribute to the Gremlins movie in Small Soldiers.
Oh, for sure.
They had a couple little gizmo things going around, and yeah.
Well, yeah. We always just like to put this out here. If you're looking for quality movie reviews,
not us. We like to get on here and just talk shit.
We're just talking shit. But look, we got the toys.
So. And we got cool stuff, and we got opinions. Plus, we're high, so it's just more fun. So, the guy that played Alan, did you know that he was also Slick in Hobo with a Shotgun?
I did not.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy that plays Slick in Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yeah.
So that's a fun little note.
I don't think
if you've seen Hobo with a Shotgun, if you haven't, you fucking should. It is a great film, and it is shot in like super bright fucking Technicolor. And
doesn't it have Ricky from Trailer Park Boys in it?
Yeah,
Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. Oh God, what's that say down there? I need glasses.
But anyways, what I was saying is that the movie does take place in Ohio, and when he calls the toy company to like complain, and he gives them the phone number, it's a 330 phone number, which he has to be somewhere close to Akron.
Akron is the place that would get infested with come to life toys.
Because 330, that's like Medina, Akron kind of area. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to be somewhere along those lines. Can we talk about the fucked up scenes in this movie?
The doll scenes?
Bro. So number one, this movie, like, it was made for kids. It is a DreamWorks movie.
If you're hearing weird noises in the background, my lizard fell off his stick.
But there is obviously a lot of adult humor and questionable things going on. Like, especially, when you pay attention, because, for instance, Chip Hazard and his team, they're fucking soldiers, bro. They're fucking dudes. Look at this fucking guy. Like, he's a fucking fella.
I was going to bring them out, but I believe they're in storage. And I'm sure after this video, my wife's going to look at me and goes, they're not in storage. You don't look. But I have 3 whole sets of the Burger King toy line. My mom got me. Both my son has his own Chip Hazard and his own Archer. I wish I had them all out so we could talk about them. The character design.
The character designs are fun.
They're awesome. That fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah. Well, so like there was like, when like they like find the Barbies, like, yo, all of these soldier toys were trying to fuck the Barbies.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
They were just whoa, what's up, baby? Like, and then like, let's talk about the most fucked up scene in the the my opinion. The only one that terrified me as a child is these deformed, fucked up Barbies.
Yeah, so it goes into like his his sister's bedroom, and it's like they got like
no. It's they go to Christie's bedroom, fucking Kristen Dunst.
Oh yeah, it's Kristen Dunst's room.
It's her Barbie collection. Well, they're called Gwendies in the movie.
Yeah, and love me.
Yeah. And basically they like bring them all to life, but they're all deformed. They all got like melted faces,
and they're all
slutty. Like, knives for hands, and they're all like super slutty. And
hey, want a date? Don't they?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, big boy? Get over here.
They all talk like the Frankenhooker kind of.
Yeah.
Just like a PG down version.
Yeah. But yeah, that one scene terrified me as a child.
I loved it.
It fucked it. Well, because like the other toys, they were like all right, but like the Barbies were like deformed and like they were actually scary. It was fucked up. And I was like, yo, like that, like just like picture walking in and seeing all these fucked up deformed Barbies trying to attack you. Terrifying.
It's like when you stop smoking pot and your dreams get real weird for a couple days. Next thing you know, you're being hunted down by Lilo and Stitch.
So I want to talk about one more thing because we do got to get to the other movie still. But at the end of the movie, blah, blah, whatever, there's this boat and the Gorgonites get on the boat and they go down the river. Now, here's my thing.
That river's got to stop.
Here's my thing. We got to look at this map because we now know that this fucking takes place in Ohio. Okay. So we'll assume it's somewhere down by Akron. So I would assume it's like closer to like Portage Lakes kind of area. Maybe like over here towards like Brimfield. But those rivers don't really go anywhere. Because it's not like they were on like the Ohio River. You know what I'm saying?
I would have killed them with a hammer. I don't think I would have let those things loose. Like, I know, I'm not because I'm evil, but like if my toys come to life, I'm putting them all in the microwave.
Because like, I mean, like, I guess it could have been like somewhere down the Ohio River. And it would have taken them to like West Virginia.
What a horrible. What a horrible. What did they all do when their batteries die, though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, slowly, one by one.
Hold on. Ohio River maps. All right. So
the Gorgonites, the Commando Elites, they're all dead in Lake Erie. Every single one of them.
Yeah, so basically, all of these are going to lead to the Ohio River. Which is going to lead, it flows down. So that's going to lead you to either West Virginia or Kentucky. So Joe Dante if you're seeing this, we would like a Small Soldiers 2
Where they're found by Machine Gun Kelly
in Cincinnati, Ohio.
It would be cool if you have them team up with LeBron James.
That would be funny.
Why is no one register Archer then as a Cleveland icon?
You know that, yeah. Well, because I mean, well, yeah, because
So
LeBron's
we say
from Akron too.
Yeah, he's
so,
from Cleveland. You know, we don't gotta go in
I
specific.
mean, so yeah, technically, yeah.
Heartland Toys. That's who makes Archer in the
Yeah.
movie. Cleveland icon. You heard it here first. We're gonna get rid of the Guardians from that bridge.
It's just gonna be
Archer,
the Gorgonites.
dude. Which one was your favorite, dude? Oculus was mine as a kid. I mean, obviously Archer,
So
but Oculus is so
Oculus is definitely the most interesting looking one because he's got these like big like suction cup feet and like just like the one big ass eye, and he's just like squirmy looking. But like, I also love Smash Fist because he's just like a big fucking. He's just like a big like giant baby, and he's just like, but guys, like.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good ones. The Frankenstein one was my favorite.
Frankenstein one.
Hello.
He's just like, I just love his character because he's just so off the wall and crazy. It's like if you took all of our friends and rolled them into one.
You guys should maybe we'll do a little side video where I'll find that box I'm talking about, and me and Zach will just like
let's go through,
look over some old ass Burger King toys.
Yeah.
I have autism, so I'm allowed to do things like this on the internet.
Soldiers too?
Yeah, it's like a mixture of the soldiers and the Gorgonites.
Okay.
And I have a box of like 35 of them that my mother bought me.
So I also want to bring up, so like the big scene at the end where like, you know, he finds more soldiers and he like rolls up to the house with like all of them. Did you notice that he didn't like reactivate any more chip hazards? He was the only chip hazard still.
Oh yeah.
And he just had like 100 of like each of his dudes.
Well, yeah, if you bring back to life Chip Hazard.
Yeah. But what if there was like 6 chip hazards? Maybe they would have won.
It's the same concept that is if there's a clone of me, I'm going to have sex with it. It's not gay to have sex with your own clone.
I don't understand how that's the same thing.
It's the same exact thing. You wouldn't fuck your own clone?
How?
Listen, hear me out. People of the internet. Would you fuck your own clone? And would it make me gay? Or is it just masturbation? I am kind of gay, so that is just not a problem. I just want to know if it's
I guess that depends on the terms of the clone.
All right, anyways, let's talk about the next movie. Sorry about that detour.
Got real weird for a second.
I was going through some stuff. We're going to talk about fucking Gremlins. Zach Galligan, directed by Joe Dante.
We met Zach Galligan.
We did.
Was that this year?
That was
this year. That was in March.
That was this year. I don't have the flyer on my wall.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah, he was a
character.
He was a character, but yeah, he was really awesome to meet. I'm picturing me and my son.
He mean mugged me because my name was spelled different than his.
You should have smacked him right in the teeth. Sorry. I'm joking. You shouldn't have smacked the guy from Gremlins.
So let's talk Gremlins.
Let's talk about Gremlins. Gremlins, the number one Christmas movie of all time. I'm going to guess the year, released in 1984. Directed by Joe Dante. It features Mogwais. It has eggs. It has gadgets. And it's a movie. So we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
So if you don't know what a gremlin is,
it's a Mogwai, dog.
It's a Mogwai that turns bad.
Yeah.
It's a little fucked up creature.
No one in the movie says Gremlins.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
in the beginning of the movie.
I don't think they say gremlins.
So they don't call them gremlins exactly, but the one dude, fucking dick.
Yeah, fucking dick.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So so if you remember when he's like driving around, they're like, yeah, there's these little creatures that come out and get you, and they're called gremlins. And then, they all the gremlins came out. So everyone just kind of assumed that they were gremlins.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
I remember that.
There's the one lady who like is trying to kill Zach Galligan's dog.
Yeah, she's like, oh, fuck it. He works at the bank, and this old fucking bitch keeps coming in. She's like, I'll kill your fucking dog. And he's like, come on, lady.
Why would you want to
kill my fucking dog, dude? That's not nice. And his dad's like, man, people want to kill his dog. I should get him another animal to take everywhere. So he goes. This is the.
Well, he got it for him as an early Christmas present.
He don't. Listen, just the concept of like some mystical man in a dark, shady alley of
an Asian town
is like, buy this mystery creature, and you're the first thing he goes, be a great Christmas gift for my son. My brother, I mean, it's a deformed rat, dog. How does he know?
I know you're high right now because if you remember correctly, the Asian guy didn't want to sell him. Oh, the little
boy.
Yeah, the little boy sold it to him.
Yeah, I am not.
Because he wanted it, and the Asian guy was like, no, I refuse to sell it. This is my dude. And then he like went away, and then like his grandson was like, yo, I'll sell you my grandpa's pet for money. Well,
how much did he give him?
I think it was like $200. I paid more for my beagle.
Fucking both got scammed. You should see how much I've had to spend on my son. At least $7.
Yeah.
Highest.
A month.
No, that's a joke. My kids are very well taken care of. Oh, they're good boys.
He doesn't feed them. That's why there's so many props.
They don't need to eat. They can eat. Look at pictures.
Exactly.
My kids eat great.
It was a joke. Obviously, we're fat. We be eating.
Look at them. Like, my kids. I watched one of them eat 5 cupcakes today in a row, and I didn't even stop them. They were pumpkin flavored. Yeah. I have no self-control. The boy's like, I want pumpkin. I eat this shit. But anyways, back to Gremlins.
They're Gremlins.
Yeah, so then there's like the rules. And something bad happens.
They don't listen to any of the rules.
Then they go and they start making noises like
yeah.
Sell me out.
You're actually really good at that.
Instead of doing shit like that. I know my wife hates it.
You know Howie, but you're pretty good.
I'm basically Cleveland's Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
The price is wrong, bitch. Is that no, he doesn't. No deal. Confusing him. I'm stoned. Zach came over and I was passed out on my couch in my boxers.
And I woke him up and we just started doing that.
I thought it was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
This isn't real.
We're not real.
I wasn't thinking anything. But yeah. And so they go from cute to scary, and then hijinks ensue.
Yeah. They're little bastards for sure.
Honestly, like, I'm happy we picked this movie, but the concept of even talking about Gremlins on the internet, like, not everyone in the world has, not in the world, but in America has seen fucking Gremlins. Yeah. We're gonna review it. We're gonna talk about it. I like when the one gremlin shoots a gun. I think if you
the caroling scene's a good one for me.
I do think we need a movie where the gremlins take over the world, and it's like I Am Legend. Like they're like,
there's just gremlins.
Yeah, and it's just like everywhere. Like they're like in the bar, and they set up a gremlin society.
I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of the same. They can't be in sunlight.
Imagine gremlins. They set up democracy. and they start building walls and churches, and there's the Church of the Gremlin, and then you got Gremlin Jesus, and there's like people hiding underground, and there's a resistance. So that's someone
Gremlin Jesus.
Call it Gremlin Armageddon.
It's just Spike.
It's just Spike, and he's like, and yeah. So we need a new Gremlins movie, but like, I want to see Gremlins fucking this one too.
Oh. Okay.
Google's given me nothing for years.
Podcast took a really weird turn.
There's nothing weird about it.
Would you guys fuck a gremlin? Because Tiki would.
The girl one?
Gretchen? That's her name.
Well, I want to fuck the smart one, but like I'm just saying that's the crowd. Yeah. It's like preposterously the Gremlins. One. Yeah.
Well, that's not till Gremlins 2, though.
To be honest with you, I love the Gremlins movie. I only watched the first one during Christmas, and then I watch Gremlins 2 year round.
I mean, that one is more fun.
Gremlins 2 is a fucking.
It's a lot more nonsense.
Look, we're gonna get you a bonus review. Gremlins 2. Now they're in New York. Do you like cute little monsters and scary monsters? But now they're in an office building that's set in the future. But it's still the past, but the buildings like they had like the OG iPods in the wall and stuff. This is the movie for you. Released in 1992,
that's
on a budget of
right,
on a budget of $10 bajillion. Gremlins 2. They paid a guy. Those gremlins are real. None of that was character development. None of that was makeup. They got real gremlins. So you should see the second one and like be on the lookout for the one I'm making, Gremlins 3 Armageddon.
Now they're all retired. They live at the ledges.
Yeah, like can you imagine? Like name what? All right. You know, there's that game where it's like make any movie better by replacing one character with a Muppet. Make any movie better by replacing one character with a gremlin. And in my opinion, Logan.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He's such a...
Dude, the movies, it's not that good.
He's such a little dickhead.
So yeah, so you got a bonus.
Or if he was a gremlin.
You got a bonus third review here. We like Gremlin. Really big fans. How much Gremlins merch do you own? I own a disgusting amount of Gremlins merch.
I have 2 full-size Gremlins.
There's one on the couch over here.
Yeah, he has one. I got 2 of them. We actually got so we both had one because we got them together.
We found out we get a certain amount of money off at the local media place.
Yeah. When it's your birthday.
When it's your birthday, and they got 2 Gremlins in at the same time, and it was my birthday, and we plotted. We worked together at the time.
Yeah.
And we went to work and brought 2 big Gremlins in with us. And we're just sat in our job where we sell bongs all day, playing with life-size Gremlins, and it was beautiful.
And then I found some random lady that was selling one, and I convinced her to give it to me for like $80, but I had to drive like an hour and a half to go get it.
Yeah, so if you want to see Zach make love to those Gremlins, you got to go over to Pornhub.com and type in #GremlinFucker.
Yep.
And
You'll
basically,
see me.
I don't know how.
Look for the neck tattoos.
Look for the neck tattoos and the guy fucking Gremlins, and you'll know you've made it to the right place. Next month,
or hit up my OnlyFans.
Yeah, big Gremlin Fucker on OnlyFans. Just Gremlin Fucker on Pornhub.
Yeah.
So
I was the first one on the Pornhub, not the OnlyFans.
True. But anyway, Erie Culture Fest. Make sure you
April 25th through the 27th.
We're gonna upload this to the main business page. Just this.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of pointing. Yeah, so get tickets for that. Type in the discount code family and you'll get a little discount.
Or if you go to the Erie Culture Fest page, we're giving away 2 weekend passes right now. So
it's easy to enter. All you got to do is prove you invited some friends.
Yeah.
And some other stuff.
Yeah. You just gotta, invite 10 friends to the event page Screenshot that shit, drop it in the comments saying you're in.
Check out Talking Tapes on YouTube. Eventually I'll get on here and they'll all kind of be interlinked, all of them. But right now, check it out on YouTube. That's like me. That's where I do like a little bit better breakdowns of movies because I don't smoke weed when I do those. It's going to be very hard when I have Zach as a guest on. I'm like,
I do another podcast too where I smoke weed alone and review movies and stuff. Sometimes I bring on homies.
He calls that FaceTimes. He does it to my phone 3 times a day.
Well, it's called Blaze Cinema, but yeah, close enough.
But I think we did it.
Yeah, until then, let's take a big fatty blinker.
Oh, wait, I lost mine already. Oh, no, there it is. But we'll be back Friday with, what are we watching Friday, Zach? We'll be a little bit more informed on the next one. Honestly, everyone's seen Gremlins.
We're doing 8-legged freaks and arachnophobia.
8-legged freaks? Dude, 8-legged freaks is a staple of our mine and Zach's relationship.
Speaking of 8-legged freaks and Erie Culture Fest, I forgot Randy Cornfield will be there. Many of you probably don't know who Randy Cornfield is, but he is the person who wrote 8-Legged Freaks and Jingle All the Way, which is another one of our favorite movies.
Jingle All the Way is my favorite Christmas movie, and I watch it pretty much every 3 days, starting the day after Thanksgiving till the day of Christmas.
Kind of like how we do with Hubie Halloween.
Yeah. We
watch that one year round all the time.
I got Zach 1 year for Christmas. My wife wouldn't let me buy it for myself, so I was like, I know who would like this. And I bought him a life-size Turbo Man.
Yeah, we'll bring him on the show because, we'll probably end up doing that one on one of the other podcasts. But
yeah,
because it's not scary, unless you think like the Santa scene's scary where they all jump in.
The one with the Big Show.
Yeah,
that's why I was scared of Santa for years.
Terrifying. But we do have a lot of fun movies planned for December too. Santa Sleigh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to talk about Santa Sleigh last year, but I went insane.
Yeah.
But I'm good now.
We'll do it this year. But until then, you guys take it easy, take it sleazy, and roll up a fucking bleezy. And Mr. Archer, we'll see you guys next time.
Throw it in a circle. Throw it in a circle.
Throw it in a circle.